Hey everyone, I'm Austin,
I'm Mitch.
and this is another news episode of Super Platinum Achievement,
SPA VGN, the video game news you might have missed.
where the news comes first,
But
it doesn't.
Catch lines and things. Anyway,
on your side.
first of all, we've got, this is going to be a shorter version. We tried to do more up-to-date things this time. The Mass Effect trilogy, which came out on PS3 and
Yes.
Xbox 360.
Long time ago. I actually have it and played... I played the first one. And then so I think I played the third one to start, and I'm
That's horrible.
And I went backwards, and I went to second, and then I went back to the
any of them, to be
first, and
honest.
then it was like, yeah, and then...
That doesn't make sense.
Anyway, Mass Effect Trilogy, or the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, as it is rumored to be called, is supposed to come out later in 2021, possibly springtime, actually. But the bad news is, as it's been heavily rumored, it was going to come to the Nintendo Switch, which everybody was excited about, especially us. And now it is rumored that it is not going to come to the Nintendo Switch, which is a huge letdown, and in my personal opinion, throwing away money.
Fun coupons!
Honestly, it would have been the smartest platform for it.
Yeah, because you've got all the Nintendo people that have stuck with Nintendo consoles forever, possibly, and not had the opportunity to ever play Mass Effect.
Yeah. And then, that was always my issue too, is I was always PlayStation, and Mass Effect didn't come out to PlayStation, I think, until Mass Effect 3. So, that's why I never played all the way through the series. So, it would have been perfect for me to, first, as a Switch owner, I mean,
Play through them all.
this seems like a game I'd want on my Switch and not my, PlayStation, which is weird to say. But
PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. But yeah, we'll see if there's any legs to this rumor. So far, nothing has been confirmed by EA or BioWare. But we'll find out soon, because apparently it's going to be sooner than later in 2021.
I mean, anything they can do just to make us forget about Mass Effect Andromeda is probably a good thing. So
Mass Effect what?
it was like a tech demo game.
Oh.
Yeah. So it wasn't, bug eyes, and it was all weird.
Speaking of weird-looking creatures,
Yes.
Steve is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch, and you've got different skins available for him that are basically different characters, but I assume they have all the same moves. You've got Steve, Alex, the Zombie, and Enderman.
So
all
this
coming
is
as
for
fighters.
Minecraft, for those individuals who do not know
Yeah.
what we're talking about. Coming to Smash Brothers. Because Steve's used to smashing a lot of bricks, so we'll see how he does smashing other people.
Yeah.
Punching
Not that way.
punching
With a
blocks.
pickaxe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's long overdue. I mean, Minecraft is the best-selling game of all time.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner.
And I guess it probably has something to do with Microsoft owning Mojang, and now that they had the deal with Banjo and Kazooie coming to Smash Brothers, we'll give you.
I mean, Wii Fit
Steve,
trainers
too.
in there, and that's just weird to me.
That is weird,
So-
but anyway,
Some other Nintendo news. The Nintendo 64 turned 24 years old just a few days back.
yeah.
So happy birthday, Nintendo 64. You're 1 year away from having your car insurance drop dramatically in prices.
Yes, it makes a difference. So make sure to call your agent and have them rewrite your policy.
Yes, for sure.
Happy birthday, Nintendo 64. One of the best.
Cruising down the
consoles out
street in my 6'4".
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
And now it's next year it'll be even cheaper to cruise down the street in your 6'4". So
there you go. I don't have a good segue into
yeah.
this next one. Anyway,
anywho,
Ghost of Tsushima has now officially tied The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
What game's that? What game's that?
Well, yeah,
Never,
Witcher 3.
never heard of
The
that.
Witcher
Never
3.
heard of that game.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
For the best user rating on Metacritic with a 9.2.
Yeah.
Witcher 3 and Ghost of Tsushima are both that way. Now, I did the research myself, and that was a minimum of 5,000 ratings. There's a lot of games out there that get ratings, but if you're over that 5,000 mark, you're probably a big deal. So that's what I made the benchmark there. Ghost of Tsushima, awesome game. Congratulations to them. I don't see that dropping anytime soon.
Yes, going strong, and probably will end up finding its place on the PS5 in probably a few months.
Yeah.
Just like Spider-Man, who found its way on the PS5, got a remaster, which I find funny that they said remaster and not just like a port. But they're upgrading the graphics and all that stuff, and they changed Peter Parker's face.
They did. They went from, to me, it looked more like an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man or Ultimate Spider-Man look.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
like a cooler, edgy Spider-Man.
He's doing some dancing, in his little. Oh, that's Tobey Maguire.
That's Tobey.
Just kidding.
And now he looks more like Tom Holland. Actually, they did base him off Tom Holland, and they wanted to fit it into the MCU a little bit better. And I actually like the change personally, but I guess I'm in the minority. A lot of people are mad.
Maybe because you never played it originally, and
yeah.
I think I'm in the same boat. They changed his face, and Laura Croft got her face changed too, so it wasn't like a huge deal. It's not like, and it probably just happened organically when they maybe did it in a better engine or just upgrade the graphics. Like it just changed kind of differently. Like, let's fix it, and then just kind of ended up.
Yeah, let's might as well tweak it a little bit more.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Kind of ended up what happening. So, PS5, Spider-Man, swinging into your hearts yet again, but swinging. It's gonna fill up your hard drive pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Is the rumor. So depending on how large the games are, PS5 only has 664 gigabytes of usable space. Remember that the hard drive that comes on the PlayStation 5 is just under 900 gigabytes. So almost 200 of that is going to be operating system.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy because the Xbox Series X has 802 gigabytes of usable space. Remember, theirs came right at a 1 terabyte. So they were already a little bit more, so it's not a huge difference. But if you don't want to do the math at home, that is 134 gigabyte difference. We did the math.
And I'm wondering if they're including like Astro's Playroom into that, because they did confirm that Astro's Playroom comes pre-downloaded on the PlayStation 5.
Maybe so.
So that might be a decent chunk of it.
I know the Astros thing, originally, the Playroom on the PS4 came originally downloaded.
Right.
So we'll see.
Who knows? We don't know how big that game is. We do know it is a full game, a platformer. So maybe it's big enough to take up, 20
So,
gigs
I mean,
there.
would that change your mind, having 134 less gigabytes? But you also got to keep in mind, to upgrade that Xbox is $220, where the PlayStation 1 will be substantially cheaper.
PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5. PlayStation 1.
PlayStation
The
1.
PlayStation 1, not the console. Will be substantially cheaper. So is it worth getting the
You have
PlayStation?
options with the PlayStation 1. You've got, I think there are 6 different ones that are compatible with the PlayStation 5.
Yes, and they are substantially not $220.
Yes, much cheaper.
Is it more important right away to get more memory out the get-go, or upgrade later? So
Yeah, upgrade later to a 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte, whatever.
4 terabyte. Who knows?
I think
anymore?
4 is the max they have right now.
That's what I'm doing.
So let's do it.
That's what's funny. That's probably going to be about the same price, $220, I bet. So, interesting. So we'll see that maybe that'll affect pre-orders. I don't know.
Speaking of pre-orders and next gen, several retailers are now canceling the pre-orders. That is for the Series X and for the PlayStation 5.
Why would they cancel pre-orders?
Kill them. Kill them all.
Wait, we're getting a live feed at the pre-orders. Still
Wait.
in progress right now. We got PlayStation and Xbox's pre-orders still live right now.
Let's look at what's going on. Yes, they're still horrible.
Yes, so
And they're canceling because retailers jumped the gun, probably on both of them. We're like, let's sell as many as we can. And they're like, oopsie.
Oopsie, oopsie.
they sold more than they were allotted.
Yeah.
So they
PlayStation's like, yeah, by the way, we didn't allocate you that many. You're going to have to cancel 2,572 of your pre-orders.
So
Who knows? I don't know.
who
That
knows what's
number was just
happened?
made up.
Yeah, Sony originally had a different plan for pre-orders, and then this thing happened, and who knows? So maybe they'll just take it in their hands and because I know they did like an email registry, which
which hasn't
happened.
done much.
And I'm sure Xbox.
For those
knows?
4 people who got those emails.
Yes, congratulations. You will probably have a PlayStation 5. For the people who bought one through GameStop or Best Buy or Walmart, you might have just lost yours. So fingers crossed that did not happen.
Or even worse, somebody who paid somebody else $700 on eBay or the Facebook Market for the pre-order rights,
and they're gonna
now it's canceled.
No, it's a
You're
whole.
not getting that little extra back.
It is a disaster out there. So
that's what we have for you right now on the video game news that you might have missed. If you like these kinds of videos, video game news, gameplays, anything video game related,
maybe you just like to look at our handsome faces. I mean,
they're not bad.
We'll
I
take
think
that.
we're a solid 5. You can take that.
5 out of 5.
5
I'll
out of
take it.
5.
5 stars.
Make sure to give us a big thumbs up. Helps us out a lot. What helps us even more is smashing that subscribe button, checking out our other content, and making sure to always stop by with us here at
Super Platinum Achievement.
Later.